Hello and welcome to Country Sports TV. I'm just reloading some cartridges at the moment. I got a little lead load press, knock the old primer out to start with, and pop the new primer in and then reseat it, and it's done. What we're doing now is black powder cartridges for an old hammer gun. So we put in 3 grams of powder and we got to put the wad in. Cartridge in, wad in, shot, ounce of shot. Occasionally the lead over sticks. Crimp it over to get the crimp started, and then final tuck it down and crimp it right over. Now this year I'm hoping to do some more pigeon shooting videos, and what we're going to do is use the muzzle loader and the black powder and the hammer gun and do some pigeon shooting with black powder. I just thought you might find it interesting. But, what I really want to talk about is what's going on with the lead ammunition group. You would have seen the emails from John Swift. If you go online and put John Swift emails leaked, it'll come up on Google. Now the lead ammunition group was made up of the WWT, RSPB, a group of scientists, Food Standards Agency. John Swift was chairman, that's where the emails came from the chairman to DEFRA. In there he basically says that he's prepared to issue a minority report, and that we believe would be in favour of a lead ban. The other groups on it are the Countryside Alliance, Country Landowners Association, and Game Conservancy. Now, they sort of don't like what was going on and what was happening. It looks as if what they were trying to do was put in information or use science that hadn't been accepted by the whole group. And the Countryside Alliance man, Sir Barney White-Spunner, resigned. And he did an absolutely brilliant resignation letter. That's also available online on the Countryside Alliance website if you want to read it. And he points out everything that's wrong. Now if he's only saying what he can say publicly, what was really going on, we ain't never going to know. But it does not look good for shooting. So the Countryside Alliance has resigned, along with Gun Trade Association. John Backley has left. Game Conservancy have left. National Game not National Gamekeepers, I said that wrong. It's the National Game Dealers Association. Let's get this right. And they've gone along with the Country Landowners Association. That means that 5 out of 9 on the lead ammunition group have gone. Leaves the chairman, John Swift, with only 5 people now, including him. So what's going to happen, we don't know. They've resigned. And now we're in limbo land. We don't know what's going to happen. The draft report has been done. And we wait to see what happens. Can John Swift really... let's put the camera up there and say hello. Yeah, I am here. Now, the problem is that if John Swift issues a report, it'll be a real minority report, because it'll only be 5 out of the 10 of them. I know I said 5 out of 9 are gone, but that's excluding the chairman, because he's supposed to be impartial. So now you're going to get a report that's the WWT, RSPB, and a couple of others that have said that they're in favour of a lead ban to start with. John Swift has come out and said that he's in favour of it. So the report is going to be biased. It's going to be not based on the evidence. It's going to be based on the political mindset of the people that have been left. The Conservative government, I hope, will just reject it. But what would have happened if Labour would have won the government? If Labour were within the Scottish Nationalists were in power now, just think what would have happened. I think the report would have come out, a minority report, they would have accepted it, and we'd be looking at a lead ban. I got no doubt about that at all. But luckily, we've got a Conservative government in, and things have changed. I think, well, I hope things have changed, and I hope it's for the better. Right, just to hurry the job along a bit, everything now is primed and powdered. All I got to do now is put the wad on, put the shot in, start the crimp off, and then finish off. It's easy to do. Just got to do each stage as it comes, one at a time. It's not any cheaper reloading than buying cartridges. But black powder cartridges, it is cheaper to reload. It still works out with shot. £7 a shot from Henry Cranks is £36. So it's a lot of money. It works out that cases, primers, wads, even doing it yourself, it works out round about £12 a box. Now, the next thing I've got to tell you is, let me just put the camera up here so you can see me. We'll finish off reloading in a minute. The next thing I've got to tell you is that I met John Swift. In my last report, I told you I was at the Deer Initiative meeting in London, just outside of Gatwick, just outside of Heathrow. You could get the airport right. So we're just outside of Heathrow on the east side, and I walk into the room. John Swift comes over, straight for me. Hello Ian, how are you? Alright John, how are you? Now at that stage we didn't know that Barney White Spunner had resigned. I don't think anybody in the room knew. They knew about John Swift emails, and they knew that he was prepared to make a report that would be in favour of a restriction on lead. But he buttonholes me. Ian, did you put in the request for the emails? Because the emails were released through the Freedom of Information Act. I said, no, not me, mate. I didn't do it. Then he asked, do you know who did? Nope, haven't got a clue. Got some ideas, but I haven't got a clue. He said, oh, I just thought you might know who did it. I said, well, let's think about it. It would have to be someone on the lead ammunition group who knew that the emails existed, and more than likely knew what the context of the emails were. So as it's the lead ammunition group, I would suspect that the emails would have been circulated through the group. So then you think, who we got? Now we know the WWT has already come out and said they want a total lead ban. They had the breakfast programme on BBC down at Slimbridge trying to promote a lead ban. So that's a possibility. It's also a possibility it could be one of the other shooting organisations, the Countryside Alliance, the Gun Trade Association, to try and derail it. But I got no proof of who it is. But then on the other hand, BASC are the secretariat for the lead ammunition group. Although BASC haven't got a member on the main committee, they take the minutes and run the website. So possible that they'd seen the emails. I don't know, I haven't got a clue. So you've got basically three possibilities. WWT, BASC, or the Countryside Alliance. That's the three candidates. The jury's out, and in the future somebody will let us know who actually put in the freedom of information. We may never know. But we got the emails. That's the important thing. We can see the way things were going. As I've told you, Barney's gone. What's going to happen now? I don't know. BASC have said that they've withdrawn their support for the lead ammunition group. But they weren't on the lead ammunition group, so they couldn't resign. It's hilarious, isn't it? Oh, we withdraw our support for the group. Yeah, says BASC. But what if they're still doing the minutes and still running the website, which they were doing before anyway? How can they withdraw their support? They're still doing it. I don't know. I've asked the questions. I've had fights on Pigeon Watch. We will just have to wait and see. This is Ian in his workshop, reloading black powder cartridges, which I'm going to finish off now. I only got another 10 to do. But Country Sports TV is on top of this. And I hope that next time I report, it's good news.